So I'm here in my garage like Todd Lopez, except I'm not doing one of those, but I'm changing spark plugs and spark plug wires on my truck. So I thought I'd shoot a video. You never can have too many of these videos on the internet because I've referred to some how to remove some of these things, and I'm gonna see if I can do it. I've already got a few replaced, but back two plugs on both sides are pretty tough to get to, but got my gloves, keep me from getting banged up. I got this remover, cable remover to help out, and shoot, I've got my spark plugs. I got two packages of these. Made sure I got the right size on the first time through, and I'm switch it over here and show you what tools I'm using. If I have success, I'll complete this video today. If I don't, who knows, I may be just changing 6 spark plugs. So there's my spark plug cable remover, spark plugs, anti-seize, gloves for protection, 3/8 inch ratchet, 5/8 inch for the spark plugs, and swivel joint. I'll need that. I also have a one with the solid joint out over here. I already use this to remove the battery cable on here. I got a long just in case I need it, but I think I'm just gonna actually need that short one for both of the back cables. So take a look in here. You see it's bright out here so you can see first spark plug cable. If you're watching the video and you know the spark plug cable it looks like, I got those replaced. You got 1 and 2, and then the third. Then you see the fourth back there in the back, and the steering column to the right. Steering column is the obstruction. When I watched the other videos, they went in front of that one. So now we have the passenger side here, and right underneath the oil cap. Of course, I got that removed though, so you probably can't see it. You can see the wires down in there kind of hanging. I've removed a couple of these, but on back in the back, see way back in there, get it to focus. Got the fourth cable. You can see it on the top, the ignition coil goes way back there. So let's see if I can get to that. Now check it out right there. You see I put the socket with the swivel on the end in there. I'll zoom in and get a good shot of that. That's the last cylinder back there. What I would recommend, well, in the other guy's video, he talked about putting a swiveling socket on there and then sticking the ratchet. But I would recommend just sticking the socket, because if you have one of these, ratchets where you have to push the button in, sometimes that swivel will jump around on you. So just put the socket in, leave the swivel on here, and you'll be able to get to it no problem. You know, I know that'll probably help some people out there if they see this video before the other one, but it may save you a few seconds and some frustration. But I've already got the other side out. This is my last side, and I'm about finished. So here I am in my garage. You want to learn how to fix trucks? Just teasing, doing the Todd Lopez thing again. Remember the ads that show up here? I know you guys have seen them. If you search, if you work on cars or anything, I know these ads probably come up. But got this stuff finished, and I'll show you a little something if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. It's right here. You can use one of these as well on the driver's side. If you have put it in there at the right angle, you don't have to have the swivel, because sometimes the swivel, when you're trying to tighten it, it just, you know, it'll bind up, especially if you're at an extreme angle. So you can work it in there and get the straight one in there. It works a whole lot better as far as like tightening it up and loosening it in some angles. But the one on the passenger side, you're definitely gonna have a swivel to get in there. A couple of things on here is that loosen your battery cable up. The negative side, especially if you not used to working on cars, unhook the negative side. If you hadn't done any projects like this before, don't unhook the positive, because you can still get yourself shocked. Let me switch this camera around. Here we see, and you can see the truck is dirty. I got the gloves there, but the angle that I got in on that last cylinder is pretty much not at this angle, but I'm climbing up into the truck right here and going directly over the top. to get to that last plug. The same thing on this side. Climb up in the truck, get you a pickle bucket or something to climb up on, come directly over the top and lean all the way over, and it'll give you the best possible angle to get at that last plug. If you're trying to go over from the side of the truck or something, the ergonomics just not going to work out because of the way the spark plugs are angled, because they're all angled towards the back. Especially if you're like left-handed or right-handed, you probably have one side's probably harder than the other. Right now I'm all dirty and I'm gonna be cleaned up, and it's hot out here. It's like 110 something degrees. I'm gonna get cleaned up, go do some jiu-jitsu, and enjoy the rest of the day doing work. You know how it's done. Actually, I'm gonna do homework, so I'll catch you guys in the next one.